What's up, everyone? So today we are coming to you from Garmisch-Partenkirchen, which is located in the Bavarian region of Germany. So you would have seen in the beginning of this video we took a drive into Garmisch, and from where we stay it's about 2 hours drive, and I think approximately about 2 hours from Munich as well. So it's not really very far, but it's definitely a recommendation. So I'm going to be taking you through and showing you a bit of this town. It's just wonderful. It's beautiful. It's a small town in between the mountains, and it's amazing. And it's also home to one of the highest mountains in Germany, called the Zugspitze. So you would have seen in the beginning of the video there was one point, and I'll point it out in the video once I've uploaded it, where that point of Zugspitze actually is. So now I'm just going to take you, show you a little bit of the town. But first things first, the drive took us about just over 2 hours because there was a lot of traffic, a lot of stop and go. So we're really hungry right now, so we're going to head on to catch something to eat, and then we'll show you the rest of Garmisch town. So Garmisch, a lot of the buildings are painted in this traditional art Bavarian style, and it's really beautiful. So if you look in the background, the mountains, but this is only a small glimpse of the mountains. But a bit later, after we're actually eating, I'm going to show you a little bit more of the surroundings. It's really a lovely town, and I've been lucky enough to visit this town quite a few times, even before I was living in Germany. So I've been here before, and in wintertime and during the summertime, and both seasons it's beautiful. So you can appreciate the town in every season. So right now we're trying to head to this little restaurant where the burgers look quite good. There is another restaurant that we eat at quite a bit, or every time we're here, and I'll show you that restaurant as well. Would definitely also recommend going to that restaurant because the food is really good. So if you look in the background to see, surrounded by mountains, and it's just a beautiful town. Aren't all the paintings just beautiful? And I actually forget, there's one store which is always decorated so beautifully, especially during Christmas time. It just looks lovely. And this area that we're walking into now is quite a popular center area, and it has a really nice vibe during the summertime. People just outside having an Aperol Spritz, and just enjoying the outdoors. So that restaurant that we love coming to is actually down here. Zugspitze. The food is really good, and their menu is very unique, because I think, as I remember and understand, is that everything that's caught is caught pretty much in the wild. So it's a very good menu, and they've got quite a few things. As you can see, why am I not surprised? As I said, really good restaurant and traveler's choice, and this is the one that I would recommend coming to eat. Food is amazing, and inside it's also got a really cozy vibe inside. They've also got an outside area, which is quite cool. Just going to take you quickly to the back. And you find these small, cute little homes. Yes, this is the back area where you can sit at this restaurant. And yeah, very nice, very quaint. And everything about Garmisch, when you're actually in this town, you will understand what I'm talking about. Have a look at this architecture from here. So now I think I've lost Tati. I actually need to go find where she is and head on to grab a bit of a late lunch. So the street is back to this main area where we are walking, and a lot of restaurants and a Rolex store over here. Well, small town, definitely wealthy town, because you wouldn't find a Rolex in a town that does not have money. So beautiful. The place we are going to is just down this street. A lot of ice cream shops, bakeries, confectionery. Just really good. Now I actually need to find Tati. So this is the place we're going to be going to. It's a burger shop. We have not been here before, but it is recommended on Google Maps. It says the food's really good, so we're going to try it out. And the outside actually looks very cool. So again, you are reminded throughout Garmisch, this beautiful architecture and just beautiful paintings, and everything just looks amazing. So I'm going to stop the video for now because we just want to get into the burger place and grab something to eat, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So we just got to the burger place. It's called Shaka Burger House, and we're about to get something to eat. And I'm with Tati over here. So yeah, we're gonna grab something to eat, and I'm gonna show you what the menu looks like as well. So let me just. It looks quite good. Every time we've come here before in the past, it was just really busy, and we decided to eat at our famous popular restaurant, the one that I just showed you before. So the menu looks pretty good here. Let's have a look at what they've got. Well, being a burger place, I'm not really sure what unique things they would have, but burger special. And the average prices ranges between 15 and 20 euro for a meal. And I think, well, that's excluding drinks. So you can see classic burgers, a vegan burger as well for all you vegan people. As you can see, yeah, between, I would say 10 and 20 euro for a meal and a drink. Drinks are always the thing that pushes up your price on the bill, so but generally just normal prices, nothing really expensive or crazily priced. I've got some really nice cocktails as well. Singapore Sling. I wouldn't have expected to see that, yeah. Quite a big cocktail menu. Little and long. Okay, those are shots and long drinks. And that's the end of the. So we just finished up at the Shaka Burger House, and food is really good. Definitely recommendation. I will put the link down below in the description. Food is really tasty, and the portion sizes was actually really good as well. So definitely would recommend that, and yeah, I'll put the link down below in the description. So it's over there. Yeah, nice little joint, and they've got inside seating, which is well air conditioned during the summertime. So now we are just going to head a little bit more into the center just to show you more of the town. But this is pretty much what is like the end of Garmisch, or more like exiting the town. I said, yeah, it is a very small town, so it's not really big, but I'm going to just take you through the more interesting places that you can see and view. And there's a very beautiful hotel behind me. So yeah, lots of nice, beautiful hotels here. Prices do range from around 200 euro upwards. And that's purely because Garmisch is, during the summertime, it attracts a lot of tourists. So that's the reason why the prices are always a bit more. And because it's this little town in between the mountains, and also close to the Zugspitze. So let me take you and show you the rest of the town. It's an old styled pharmacy. You don't really see this a lot in many other countries. Pharmacies are always modernized, but this side they keep it very traditional style. And of course, what is a German town without a beer garden? Pity I won't be having any beers today because I am driving. So but look at this, isn't it beautiful? So this side that we're walking in is a little bit more of like the residential area of Garmisch, and it's not really considered the city center, but we will walk around and I'll show you the center of the town. But I wanted to show you the residential side, which is just as beautiful. And take you also towards a bit more view with of the mountains. One thing I've noted in Garmisch is that many of the homes, they really still do keep the old German style or Bavarian style architecture, and that's really just beautiful. I love it. I think it's really great. In a lot of other towns, even though it's smaller towns, people tend to modernize their homes, which is great. I think in Germany what they're really aiming towards or going towards is eco-friendly homes. And this bridge particularly, I remember a few years ago I came here with some friends and I actually walked across this little bridge, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. And I wanted to show you the waterway over this side. Yes, I remember walking down this. Wow, well, you can see some people over down there enjoying the water. It's the closest thing they're probably going to get to a beach. Well, obviously there are a few lakes, and there are some beautiful lakes throughout Germany which you can swim at. But this is just really wonderful. Look at this in front of me. Just lovely. And this is what attracts me to Garmisch. It's just the surrounding beauty. And actually I want to walk over this side because a lot of the traditional German homes or hotels are decorated beautifully with these flowers outside. And this here is actually it's a vacation home. So it just looks really good. And the architecture is just, it's street after street, and you see new things, and it's beautiful. These are postcard views. A lot of guest houses in this town, so, you're never short of any options in this town. And these little areas, many of the German towns have these little water stations, and it will tell you whether you can drink or you can't drink. But yeah, again, this is the residential side, and I do want to show you. So there's, I can't obviously walk the whole of the residential area, but I can show you just a bit and how pretty it is. Pretty little town. So I think we're gonna try walk, maybe. I don't know if we can walk down this way. I think it might be private, but we can walk this way. And lead back to the center of Garmisch. And I did mention earlier is Garmisch is a small town in between mountains, so whichever direction you look, you'll just get stunning views of the mountains. Maybe we can walk down this way. And it's peaceful and beautiful. So the highest mountain is Zugspitze, and that's the highest mountain in Germany. And you can take a cable car up the mountain, or you can actually take a cogwheel train which goes through the mountain and up to a certain point, and then there is a cable car that goes to the highest point, but that's an amazing experience. We've been before with the train. It goes through the mountain, and just see the engineering behind that is phenomenal. It's mind-blowing to think how they've drilled through the mountain and created a railway system that takes you from bottom right to the top. Well, not to the top of the mountain, but to a fairly high point, and then you can take a cable car that goes to the peak. Postcard views. And peaceful and really relaxing. So just behind me, well, sorry, in front of me is Zugspitze. So you see this mountain over here, that is the Zugspitze, and then the mountain to the far right is Zugspitze, but you can't really see the one behind because it's covered by the clouds. And you can take a train from the Zugspitze, which is located at the main train station. But it's just a very beautiful town. And it's so well maintained. Everything is so well maintained. And I think now we are gonna walk back towards the main town. So it's a few minutes walk, so once we get there I'll catch up with you then. So we walked quite a bit in the residential area because it was just so beautiful, and now we're heading towards that city center I was meaning to show you. Yeah, you get caught up in these little beautiful streets and you just end up walking, and I realized that I did promise I'm going to go back into the actual center and show you a bit more of Garmisch. So it really is just such a pretty little town, and you have to come here to experience it and to see the real beauty. So a lot earlier when we were eating at the burger restaurant, the burger restaurant is down this way here. And now we're heading towards the street where we actually parked our car. And it's down this way. So we actually came down this way and yeah, we parked our car this side. And this is a park. Let's maybe take a walk in here. I've never seen this park before. Actually, I've never been in this park before. And if you do come with a car into Garmisch, surprisingly, the parking rates are not too expensive. I think it ranges between 5 and 10 euro, which is actually not bad at all for parking. And just behind here is actually the parking garage, and it comes out into the main street. So when you walk up, it's a very interesting piece of art over here. It looks to be like a, I don't know, a devil playing a harp. Should we go out here, or should we walk a little bit more? Well, it's been so many years. When I originally toured a lot more of Garmisch, I've been here a few times after that, but it was really just to come to see a little bit more of the town, eat at our favorite restaurant, go to the Zugspitze, highest mountain in Germany. This looks very beautiful. Beautiful little garden with a lovely fountain. It looks really nice. And I do believe there's a restaurant just in front. It looks really good. Oh yes. This indeed does look very nice. I don't know what's ahead or inside this building, but it looks that there's a restaurant over here, and I think that's pretty much the park. The rest is just walking through the park, but I think we're going to exit over this side and then get to that point I was telling you about, showing you a little bit more of the center of Garmisch town. I'm really glad that the weather is so good today. What is that side? So yeah, I think we're gonna and a beautiful little flower clock. Okay, now we are getting to a walking street, and this side is a lot of shops, tourist information over here in front of us. Garmisch attracts a lot of tourists. during every season pretty much, because a lot of people want to go up the Zugspitze even when it's not covered in snow. It's still beautiful. This is wonderful. And I think over here, they normally, before they used to have some restaurants over here. I don't know if they're still open or, but yeah, so this is one of these streets we're gonna walk down. And I'm trying to remember now which is the best part to start at, but it's pretty much a walking street and it just has a lot of shops. But what I like about it is it's not like your typical town where you see your normal tarred roads. I mean, look at, okay, so within here you can drive your car through here, but there's a lot of areas where the paving is like this, so it looks really, it's different. And I think in one of my other videos I told you that ice cream cafes are really popular in Germany and throughout Europe. I think people just indulge and consume a lot of ice cream during the summertime. So just a lot of, yeah, beautiful architecture, really just nice. So I'm actually trying to think. There was one road here, but I think we'll walk down this way and take you down. This is a shopping street. Yeah, so you'll get all your typical shops, normal shops, C&A, H&M, and a few other clothing stores. What I was actually looking for was the Christmas shop, or the shop that is very cute and really nicely decorated during Christmas time, but I actually can't remember where it is. So we're just going to end up walking down this street here. So we came out over that side. Just a lot of cute little restaurants and bars, and a nice way to spend Saturday afternoon or a weekend. If you are staying in Garmisch, it's not a place for a lot of nightlife. So if you're looking for nightlife, I don't know that it would be a very entertaining place, but it's beautiful. Just walking through the town, appreciating the beautiful surroundings. So a very pretty little town. And years ago, there's this souvenir shop over here on the left. I actually bought a t-shirt from here years ago, and to this day I still have the same t-shirt. So they make really good quality t-shirts, and in fact I might just go in and purchase another one if they do have. Caps 13 euro, socks 4 to 5 euro. And the cowbells. So I'm walking back to this little area where it seems to be like very lively, and this area here, well, these restaurants always attracts quite a bit of people, and this restaurant is always full. It's always full. So earlier in the video I showed you to the right of me is the restaurant that we eat at, and then here's this restaurant over here. But I think it does people like it because there's good outside seating area, and yeah, it's got a cool little vibe. I would say, I think in fact this area over here is probably like one of the, it's actually the center. So this is about as much of the entertainment that you're probably going to get. But I mean, if you look at the backdrop is really beautiful, and this is typically what you come to Garmisch for. You're not coming for nightlife, you're coming for the beauty that you are surrounded by. It's just mountains all over, no high rises, small little old architectured buildings, and just really good. I think that's what I love about this place. Everything's really cool. Just really nice. So if you are looking for a very relaxing holiday, yes, come to Garmisch. If you're looking for an entertaining holiday, I wouldn't really say so that you should come here. But on the relaxing side, yeah, definitely a place for good relaxation. If you're up for quaint little, nice quiet little walks around the town. Yes, this is the place. Definitely the place. So I think in a few minutes I'm probably going to bring this video to an end. And I hope you enjoyed the small, short little tour of Garmisch-Partenkirchen. And throughout the town you have these waterways, little streams of water flowing through. And if you are one that appreciates architecture and traditional style buildings, then yeah, this is the town. This is the town. Very, very nice. And really, when you come here, you are paying for the views. You're paying for the views. And here, Tati had to get her dose of ice cream. So wherever we go, she has to make sure that every town we go to, she's got to get an ice cream in every town. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you appreciate it. And I'm sure if you come to Garmisch as well, is that you'll see, you just gotta find these small little places like little restaurants, little guest houses or hotels, beer gardens, and just make the most of it. It is what you make out of it, right? At the end of the day. So I am going to bring this video to an end, and I hope you enjoyed the little short tour of Garmisch. Yeah, again, if you're looking for crazy nightlife and entertainment, not the place. But if you're looking for relaxation and to take in beautiful surroundings, then yes, definitely a wonderful place. And also if you're into skiing, there's a lot of skiing facilities and areas, and ski schools as well. So really a great thing for the people who love skiing. And I'm sure if you're in this side of Germany, then yeah, skiing is definitely something that you've got to do. But again, just have a look at this architecture. Again, just beautiful. But yeah, thanks for watching, and tell me what interested you in this video. If you have any questions about certain areas of Garmisch, I'll be happy to answer. And tell me what other places in Germany you would like to see, and I will definitely try and make a plan to visit those places and show you a bit more of those places. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.